Hey Rabbits, it's Trixie, and today I want to address a problem that many foreign speakers seem to have with the German language. It's the difference between the two German words also and so. Especially if you're an English native speaker, I can totally understand why there is some sort of confusion going on. Because there's also and there is so. But they don't mean also and so in German. However, it happens from time to time that a foreigner says something like, oh, es regnet, so ich werde meinen Regenschirm aufmachen. What he wants to say is, of course, oh, it started raining, so I'm going to open my umbrella. But in German, so is not the right choice for it. What he should have said is, oh, es regnet, also werde ich meinen Regenschirm aufmachen. Because if you want to say so, like as a consequence, then also is the correct German word for it. But this is not the only rule of thumb that you have to learn, because so and also can also mean many other things as well. And this is exactly what I'm here for today. In today's video, I'm going to explain all the different usages of also and so in German to you so that you can say bye-bye to the confusion. I will also give you some examples to make it even easier for you to understand. First off, also in the sense of so, the one we already spoke about. Katharina, ich muss dir etwas sagen. Ich habe Gefühle für dich. Also, war das die ganze Zeit mehr als nur Freundschaft für dich? As you can see, also is used for so, because Katharina wants to be sure that she got it right. And I have a little tip for you. Whenever you can replace the so that you want to express with you mean, then it's most likely also in German. You mean this has always been more than friendship to you? Another usage for also would be in a sentence like also ich finde das doof, which basically means, well, I find that stupid, or, well, if you ask me, I find that stupid. So in this case, also serves as something like, well, more like a filler word to catch attention. But also can also be an expression just by itself. Also. In this case, it means something like, oh, come on. And it can also be connected to a statement. Also, ich glaube es ja nicht. Come on, I cannot believe that. Now it gets a little bit more complicated because I'm going to name 3 more usages of also that may seem completely the same to you at first. Also. Also. I warned you. The first one was also. And you can use this when you just explained something but somebody else didn't get it. And you want to imply that he is a little bit slow and stupid, but you are kind enough to repeat yourself again. Wir kommen hier in die Bank rein. Peter stellt sich hier drüben hin. Hier ist eine Überwachungskamera. Sorry, ich konnte nicht ganz folgen. Können wir nochmal von vorne anfangen? Also. Wir kommen hier in die Bank rein. It's basically like, alright, let me explain again. The second example was, Also, this also can be used if you're trying to understand something or do something step by step. Dann mal los. IKEA-Hocker Bjartörk. Nutzen Sie die Schrauben Nummer 23 für die Sitzfläche B. Also, Schrauben Nummer 23. Die hier. It's like you have some specific information in your head and before it drops out again, you're like, alright, let's get to it. Third and last example. Also, this can be used when you are in a conversation with somebody and you are back with some information that this person requires. That sounds a bit difficult, right? So let me give you an example. Entschuldigung, ich würde gerne ein Buch kaufen. Haben Sie Die Hasen erobern die Weltherrschaft da? Die Hasen erobern die Weltherrschaft. Einen Moment bitte, ich guck mal gerade im Lager nach. Also im Lager haben wir das leider nicht mehr. Soll ich das für Sie bestellen? So here the also means, attention, I'm back with an answer or with a conclusion to what we've talked about before. Now I can understand if you think, also das sind mir zu viele Möglichkeiten, wie man also verwenden kann. But good news, that was it. So let's move on to so. To make the perfect transition and cause the biggest confusion possible, let's take the last example from the also part. The book salesman went into the storage room to check out if a certain book was available, and when he comes back, he could also say, So, das Buch haben wir leider nicht mehr da. What? Wasn't this video supposed to tell me the difference of so and also? Yeah, but sometimes they can both be used. They mean something different though. Using also here means that the following statement is connected to what was talked about before, the book and whether or not it is in the storage room. If the book salesman simply says so, then this doesn't have anything to do with the information that the customer requires. In this example, so is simply a mental full stop. The salesman went to the storage room and he came back. And now he's giving himself a feedback that this task is completed. Just imagine you're tidying up your house and you've just started the washing machine. And then you're like, okay, what's next? And you find yourself standing in the bathroom saying, okay, so, like, alright, what's next? Other ways to use so would be, for example, oh, ich bin so glücklich, which means I'm so happy. So. Or what about Tante Gundula, so eine Überraschung. Aunt Gundula, such a surprise. So also equals such in a way. And last but not least, so can be used to imply that you understood something, but you're not quite buying it or you don't take all of this so seriously.
Nein, Mama, ich hab die Schokolade nicht gegessen.
So. It's kind of like, oh, okay. Alright, Rabbits, I really hope that you had fun with the video and that you also learned something. It was really interesting for me to research on that topic because I wasn't even aware of all of these different usages of also and so. And I can totally understand that this can be super confusing to foreign speakers. So I hope that my video helped a little. If you know more usages, even more usages of so and also, please let me know in the comments. I would be really interested in that. Now, if you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up because that would make me really, really happy. If you want to watch another video of Don't Trust the Rabbit, you can find one right here. If you want to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, you can do so as well, or even support me on Patreon. This would be a great help for the channel and I would appreciate that a lot. So, now I wish you all a very beautiful day. Check out my other videos if you'd like to, and hopefully we're gonna see each other in my next video. Bye!